With Book 2 Chapter 3 right around the corner, here is everything you need to know that comes along with this update. The first big announcement for this update came on June the 6th, where Muck announced that the development for Chapter 3 will officially begin. And 1 month after this post, on the 31st of July, came their very first sneak for Chapter 3. The creature can be seen with 2 blood red horns with a demonic smile, and he awfully looks tired judging from this area. And I just want to clarify that this creature is not a remodel of Shinigami or AK Manto, so it's confirmed that this will be a new monster. Now, what monster exactly? Since the Mimic has a reputation of some of their monsters or soundtracks being inspired from other games, this monster looks awfully like the monster from Resident Evil 4 called the Z-Lot, where you can see the resemblance between these two. Both have a pair of horns coming from the head and the signature red robes. So there's no doubt that Muck plays other horror games, and Resident Evil 4 was a well-received horror game this year, being one of the best games in the survival horror genre. There was no way Muck didn't take notice into this game or character, and Resident Evil 4 was released 4 months before this release. But let me know what you think the monster is, or inspired by. Now continuing on with these announcements. 1 month after the sneak peek, Muck announced the update for Chapter 3 around October and stating that we have a gameplay video coming soon. Muck, where is it? You're kind of late considering it's been 2 months since you posted this message and it's nearly November. You're making us kind of worried. The next message stated that mazes could be coming back with a winning vote, stating that there won't be lots and design well. What does that mean? Our next message stated this. This is only maybe mostly Chapter 3 will have unique map designs. It won't be bad as Book 1, linking to a second message about mazes, and still I have no clue what he is trying to say about the unique map designs. Our next announcement for Chapter 3 was this dark red image inside who knows what, with a skeleton chilling there, but judging from the surroundings, this does look like our character has been swallowed by a giant creature of some sort, and now has to find a hole to escape. But also, does this area look familiar like the area in Chapter 4, where all the tokitos are in the basement? But there is one thing about this message, and it's not in the picture. Next sneak peek will be a gameplay video as promised. Smiley face. As promised. Smiley face. Alright, something tells me Muck threw that gameplay video out the window. There's no way he could have forgot about it. It's been like, what, like 2 months? Yeah, 2 months. We waited for this. I mean, yeah, we have delays still, but 2 months. 2 months for a 30-second clip? I don't know about that one, Muck. You're kind of a bit too, early, I should say. The next announcement from Muck went like this. I know you haven't heard news from us, but we are trying our best to push out the content. Part 1 and 2 might be a thing, and Halloween badges are back, and by the end of this week, October decorations will be in game. Fast forward a bit, and then we got this message from Muck. Release Part 1 as soon as we can, this month maybe, or not, split into 2 parts, and release late in November. You either vote number 1 and leave it as a cliffhanger, or 2. Don't do 2 parts, no cliffhanger. But the majority of people voted for number 1. Why? Just why? We had a massive cliffhanger from the previous chapter where someone who died and transcended to hell. Like, what did he do to get to Jigoku? I don't think the developers told us what he did to deserve this. And we got cliffhangers 2 times in a row, 2 different chapters. The next chapter and the next book, the developers are going to push out cliffhanger by cliffhanger. This is not going to go well, believe me. I think this is the way to go for the Mimic in the future. But to brighten the day up, remember when Muck said he promised a gameplay video for us? This happened. Huge apologies since I promised a gameplay video, but as of now, we don't have any yet. I forgive you, Muck. I forgive you. I don't know if I forgive you. It's gonna be continuous, is it? Actually, I forgive you, dude. This is gonna be continuous though, so I don't know if I can forgive you in the near future. Just push out the content in a more, how do I say it? Like, no procrastinating, please. No procrastination. But In return, he gave us an astonishing 4 pictures, which kind of brightened my day actually, slightly. Let's start with the first picture, where we can see a room with chandeliers in the middle and holes as ceilings. But what looks like a room could be an inside of a giant monster that we have been swallowed by. And damn, now I think about it, something tells me we 100% got swallowed, but the question is why. I'm only gonna say this because we've encountered some giant creatures in the past 2 chapters, so this might confirm our suspicions. The second picture felt really relaxing, where we can see a wooden bridge leading to I have no idea what, but something tells me after being in hell, he actually escapes it and exits right here, where he'll go. But here's the thing though, he can't go back to the real world since his heart was ripped out, which pretty much it confuses me. But here's the thing, he's the main character, so he might just grow another heart back and find a way to get his brother back and slay Enzukai, I guess. I think that's how it's gonna be. Hopefully not some cheap turnout, cheap story. The third picture was this uneasy image of deserted villages leading to what exactly? But it does have the same feeling as this clip where Nagisa is roaming in this area. So there is a possibility we might see Nagisa again like we did in the past 2 chapters. But she died, so I don't know what will happen unless the developers are playing tricks on us and making us think that we killed her. This 4th image was a long hallway stretched all the way to a special door, or that's what I would like to call it. But this looks like the area from chapter 3 where we need to find 3 objects to Mihari. So I'm guessing the unique maps and mazes match up with this image. Each door feels like a maze, but actually puzzles instead, where you'll need to find a key of some sort, so maybe offer. Well, that's my theory of course. But what do you guys think? Then we got these 2 pictures where the first one consisted of what appears to be a bug with all 4s and a wing, which maybe tells me we have to go through a whole chase again like what we did with the Zuboshi. But anyways, the second image was this creepy looking let's call her Caroline's mother. So as a guess, Caroline's mother is playing a mind game, maybe hide and seek like what we did with book 2 chapter 2's mother. The environment suits my theory very well, and this creature is ridiculously tall. But I feel like it could be also Nagisa, but she takes a form of a large woman. But what do you guys think about this picture, and what do you suggest they mean? Comment mango if you've reached this far, and that brings us to the end of this video. See ya.